anything digital or physical can now be recorded, transferable, verifiable, instantaneously, and that ownership makes it have value. Once you understand network adoption is everything, and we talked about it earlier on, about this 113% growth rate, you kind of understand, and you can apply that to everything in the crypto space and in the metaverse space. You're just looking for adoption. Anybody who's trying to value stuff on cash flows or anything else is barking up the wrong tree. It's how many people are joining the network, are they using the network, and how many other applications are being built on that network. And that's what makes, whether it's Ethereum, which is a phenomenal network effect, or Minecraft, these are so valuable because everything that's being built on these networks. Networks of people have value, and you can be part of that and get some of the value. So I'm thinking a lot about that, but NFTs are bigger than all of this, because it's not about art and culture necessarily. It's about the fact that anything digital or physical can now be recorded, transferable, verifiable, instantaneously, and that ownership makes it have value. And it can be anything. It could be an insurance contract. It could be intellectual property rights. It could be a piece of art. It could be music. It could be anything. And again, the space hasn't got its head around it. It's everyone's busy buying collectibles, and collectibles is the first use case. But where it's going is going to be basically, it's our keys to everything. It's, if you think about it in the future, this is going to be everything, because my money will be here, my interest earning stuff will be here, and I get to choose how I do that. That's DeFi. My central bank digital currencies, my NFTs that I collect, and there'll be real-time mark-to-market. So the things that I have will have potential value in real time, and they'll unlock communities for me. So if I want to get into that community, I need my NFT or my social token to do so. And all of this will become this fluid world of having to pass these things around. And even with the element of humans passing value around, there will be a middleman, and there is already, because if I want to exchange my NFT for Ethereum, somebody needs to make a market. There's money for everybody in this new system. There will be middlemen. It's not going to get rid of all middlemen. Some will be replaced by machines, but it's an entirely new change to the global business model on a magnitude that people can't get their heads around. They think the internet was big, but the internet was just one of the base layers of what this is going to be.
How to exit fiat and enter the metaverse. And I'm going to try and lay it out in some simple steps as like what anybody can do to begin to migrate to the metaverse. For you, what would be some easy first steps?
As you and I talked about, crypto is a core part of this, and the acceptance of the technology and the rise of this technology is the first step. So I would say buy some Bitcoin. Then once you've got the Bitcoin, you'll have a look at Ethereum, and you'll realize a lot of this is being used to build out a lot of the applications in the metaverse. So you will end up with an allocation to Ethereum. So now you've got a stake in this future because it's being built on this. Now, there's no guarantee that Ethereum will end up being the base layer of the metaverse, but right now it's the base layer, it's the money of the internet. I mean, if you buy and sell an NFT, it's in ETH, it's not in Bitcoin. So ETH is currently money on the internet right now, and that can change over time. So do that. And then I think it's just, you need to keep an open mind. We don't know how this is going to develop because it is a complex, adaptive world that's being built. And there's everybody fighting for a share of it, from Apple to Facebook to Epic Games to, guys in a garage trying to figure something out. We don't know where it's going, but just keep an open mind to the fact that a digital world is the equivalent of the real world. They're the same thing. It's just a different lens through which we look at it. And once people get used to that, as you said, maybe you buy a piece of digital art. I don't. because I don't know how to value it, and I don't know, what makes sense and what doesn't. But if you need to do that to get over the hurdle of, okay, I've now owned this thing. Yes, somebody can copy it and put it on their screensaver, but they don't own the actual one, which is a one of one or whatever the number is. So there's a few small steps people can take that don't cost a lot of money and don't require you to go down the entire rabbit hole and start watching Ready Player One and read Snow Crash. You don't need to do that to start. You just need to keep an open mind, but the start is with the cryptocurrency.
Great. Amazing to have you on, Raoul. I'm really looking forward to returning.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to picking your brains next to dig into more of this, because it's so fascinating. Even though the world's a pretty screwed up place, this is one of the most exciting times to be alive, because you can either fear change or you can embrace it. And as you alluded to before, the other benefit of embracing this change, and this is not just crypto and the metaverse, this is AI, robotics, distributed computing, EV, the list, genetic science, the list is endless. Over the next 10 years, the world will have moved on faster than any other period in history. The best thing about this is we can make a lot of money out of it too.
Absolutely. And so just to close off, where can people find you talking about this kind of stuff?
Yeah, so look, I'm always approachable on Twitter, so at Raoul, Raoul GMI. But really the best thing is I started a whole free video channel. Real Vision is a video on demand platform for kind of helping people understand the complex world of finance, business, and the global economy. And we kind of interview the world's best experts, in-depth analysis, that kind of stuff. But I started a free crypto version of it because it's so important to me that people understand where we're going and how big an opportunity this is. So go to realvisioncrypto.com or realvision.com/crypto. Either way, it's free. Just sign up with your email, and there's hundreds of videos of the world's best people in the space talking about all aspects of it. From the simple things like me talking about the exponential age to the really complex of, how does the Polkadot ecosystem work? And you'll find something that interests you. Don't expect to know everything. I don't. None of us do. Choose the thing that interests you and then go down that rabbit hole and you'll thoroughly enjoy it.